wage, plus take care of your family, and plus pay these utilities. Because you don't know how much your utilities really are. These people charge you anything and expect that you pay it, and when you don't pay it, they cut you right off. But when they make a mistake on your bill and they owe you money, they don't want to pay you back. Or it takes them forever
to come back and correct the situation. My whole thing, I have a real big issue with water. Because if you go 10 miles up the road from right here, they don't pay water. Because what they say is well water or something like that. But what's the damn difference? I've seen them lay the pipes. The water still runs through the pipes. They say we're paying for the pipes. I sat on Bishop Road this winter and watched them lay a pipeline from Broomtown Road, up Bishop Road, that will go all the way back down there to West Ashboro, West County, Randaman County.
Yeah, Randaman.
That's what the pipeline was for. But that's rural area. Once you get up, what is it, 220, in between here and you got Ramsor, Liberty, those people. Just throw it to me. Go get it in. What I just, huh? The lighter.
I knew that.
He trying to move around.
He need to run. I wish y'all would run and let him chase y'all.
Well, Missy would get up under the car when she knew nobody couldn't reach
That's
her.
what he did when we let him out. When we first pulled up and I put him on the ground to grab the groceries, he went up under the car. And he was smart enough. He just went in the middle. When he realized I could see him and reach him, he went up under the tire real close.
Yeah, that's where she go lay up under the tire.
Oh, he want to move now. I want him to ride. Never had a puppy. See, our animals used to be buck wild. I mean, the little puppies we get, they start barking at you when you hold them and they don't like it. They be barking.
You know him?
No, people been waving at our house all day long, Sharonda. All I did was open up my blinds. I had to close them because the man was walking by. I was opening up the blinds. He's talking about some who that? I said, hell, I don't know. We was sitting out here earlier. People been honking.
Yeah, I said, who is that?
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know what it is about this little blue house on the top of Terrell Street.
I mean, he about broke his neck. If he could have hung his head out the window, he probably would have.
He might have hit his forehead on the window, trying to. Run, Louie.
It's taking a pee.
He keep on peeing. That's what all that weight around his little waist was. It was water in him.
Oh, he crying.
But he want his playmates, because there was a lot of them. Spice wanted to get two. I think he probably gonna have another one before tomorrow.
Oh, he running. Look at him.
He missing his mommy and stuff. Nene, go get the food bowl that's by the door. He might be looking for some milk.
That's your lighter, but you want to hold it.
And then it always be the pink ones I be giving you, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Let him run after you.
See, my thing is, even with the smoking and people, they telling you that you can't smoke here and you can't smoke there.
I like pizza.
Why don't they just stop selling cigarettes
altogether?
Because
some billionaire is gonna lose $1 billion. That's why.
But my thing is, and then that's just like back in the days when they had all these drunk drivers killing people. You never want you put everybody in jail, but you never want to stop selling alcohol.
They did prohibition right before the Great Depression, and what was it, 1927? They stopped it for about I'm gonna have to look that up. Because my great granddaddy did it, they called it bootlegging house. And during the prohibition, they was supposed to stop the sale of liquor, so it all became illegal. But it didn't last for that long. And in states, went to alcohol, Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi. If you drive up Highway 10, they have potholes and stuff in the highway, and they fertilize the side of the highway with manure because they don't get any federal funding for their roads because their drinking age is not 21 because they have big military posts. Huh?
You got your cigarette box?
Yeah. No, it's in the purse. There was only one left. There was only one left. I got it. Why, you found yours? And their roads, they don't get any federal funding for their roads because they say, like when I was in Texas, because I was married to a soldier at 18, I could go to the bar with my husband to drink. And if them soldiers come back from war and they're with their parent or they're with a commanding officer, they can drink in the bar. And Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Well, thanks.
Stop working.
Please be back in time enough for me to take this child to do her hair.
Hey, you put water on me.
The batteries is going dead. You might want to get the other batteries off the top of the, you know, they was Family Dollar batteries, honey. They only worked for that one day.
Oh, get it.
I got this some more on top of the microwave. He was hungry. That's why he cries when he's hungry. He doesn't bark. I don't know how he gonna fit into my loud house.
He'll work it out.
But they don't have any federal funding because they wouldn't. And that's another thing people don't know about their states also. It's certain rules and bills that are strictly developed by your state. Now, most of the states go by a whole protocol with the United States, but each state has its own internal government. You know what I'm saying? So some of these laws where it comes to ages of things and stuff like that, it's state by state. But the people, they don't tell the people this. So the people don't know how to go about fighting certain things because they thinking they got to go all the way to, you know, Washington, D.C. when you can do it internally.
I mean, I feel that if you could be, ain't the age of 18 for you to still join the army?
If you could go and die, that's why those states never changed their drinking age. Drinking age used to be 18. But then they made it 21.
Well, I
because
think you shouldn't be able to go to the army until you're the age of 21. Because at 18, now
You're a
you
baby.
got your whole life ahead of you. You can't do this, you can't do that. But why is it that they can go to somewhere, other country that they don't know nobody and kill people that they don't know? But if somebody was to mess with their loved ones right here and they go kill them, they go into jail. Why is it that you go to jail for killing people in your own city?
For protecting
state,
your own.
For protecting your own family, your own friends or whatever. But then you can go to across the country and kill
their
anybody,
kids and their grandparents and have sex with their women's and you know there's in Korea, North Korea, there are quarantine soldiers. There are soldiers, all American soldiers that are quarantined in different countries around the world that we've been to war from having sex with people in other countries and contracting diseases that aren't in America, like black herpes. And it's 2 strains of herpes that is not in America yet, and it's certain other little diseases that are sexually transmitted that we don't have here, and they lead them soldiers over there. But y'all don't tell these soldiers before they go over there and mess with these women that they got something that penicillin can't cure, and you're not gonna be able to come home if you catch it.
Well, they don't necessarily care about them when they come home anyway. They just let them come home and be dysfunctional or have nightmares.
Be in the streets.
Or be in the streets or whatever. They throw you off to your family for your family to figure it out what they going to do with you while they just ruin the next group's life.
The most horrible display. I lived on Fort Hood. Fort Hood is a live training post. In the desert, they do live rounds. They shoot real bullets. Big boom, bombs, everything. They say they blanks, but I don't care. They sound just like they live. And these soldiers come back. 4-5D went first. First Cav went second at the beginning of the war. First Cav came home. 4-5, they did a transition. So 4-5D left, half the post was gone. You're talking about maybe 70-some thousand soldiers gone. Their kids left there, So they do all these little cutesy stuff on the military base, like, let's give the kids a big old Easter egg hunt and invite Ludacris because their daddy might not come home. Stuff like that, like it's compensating for it. The housing is good. The groceries are cheap and stuff like that. Can't complain about the medical is like next to none. If I could just have the military, I think that should be universal. The way on army bases, their medical facility, you could wake up 7:30 in the morning and realize school starts at 8, realize that your child has pink eye. Make one phone call, be in the doctor's office with the prescription already at the desk and know for your child to still make it to school on time. Why it can't be that easy for them? I understand they die for our country, but anyway, back to what I was saying about the day they came home. Now, mind you, after they women that they marry, leave them, they walk up the streets on the post, and some of the houses are just empty. Like 2 weeks before these soldiers come home, I was seeing like U-Hauls. I'm like, where are these people going? Because these my friends and neighbors, you know what I'm saying? They got new cars. You take out loans because you give your